Namaste, this is Monica and I welcome you to today's Yin Yoga practice. So today we are going to just relax into our being and try to connect with our body, with our mind, try and understand how our mind is functioning in different poses and noticing how we are reacting to different poses, how we are reacting to different sensations. So take this opportunity to really dive deep within yourself. At the same time, dive deep into your connective tissues to work on your connective tissues and releasing that long held stiffness and the tension in the body. So this practice is passive practice. You don't have to move. We get into a pose, we stay there for about 3 to 5 minutes, and that's why it's important that we find a point which is comfortable enough for us, find an edge into our pose which is comfortable enough for us to hold for that long time. So you don't have to go as deep as I am going, or you don't have to stay as shallow as I am. You choose what your body is asking for you to do, okay? And the second thing that we have to keep in mind, that we remain still in our poses. So even though we hold for a long time, it's not that we are doing whatever, not that we are playing with a phone or with a hair or anything. We will remain still. We will get into the meditative state of mind, and we will try and hold our poses for the time that we have decided. You can also grab some cushions, pillows, bolster around you to make this practice more comfortable for you. And I invite you to join me in this practice on the mat. Let's meet on the mat. So beginning with lying down on the back for your breath awareness and to really come into your body from your mind, just becoming aware of your body and allow your arms to be away. You can bend your knees like I'm bending my knees. I'm keeping my knees wider than hip distance apart. You can drop your knees towards each other, or you can lie down with straight knees down. Important is that you feel comfortable and you feel connected with yourself. There is nothing that we are trying to achieve. The only thing that we are doing here is being with ourselves. That's the only aim and objective of this practice, a deep connection with yourself. Allow yourself to relax in this moment, in this pose that you have taken. And slowly, slowly let go from your body, letting go and allowing your body to settle down on the mat. Notice if any of your body part is holding up, trying to control the pose, and relax that body part mentally and physically. Slowly take your awareness to your belly and notice if your breath is flowing down all the way to your belly. And if it is not flowing all the way to your belly, that's fine. Maybe notice where exactly it is going and at which point you stop feeling your breath flowing down. Maybe some of you can feel it in your nostril, but not in your throat. You can feel it in your nostril and throat, but not in your chest. And some of you may feel it all the way down to your belly, which is fine. And that's how you connect with your breath and you start to connect with more and more. And then you will be able to follow it through all the way down to your belly. You can feel, and if you notice each and every part of your body expanding slightly as you inhale and contracting slightly as you exhale. You can notice your skin breathing in and out with you. We are taking this time to pause, to be still, and restore our energy, restore our prana by relaxing our mind, relaxing our body. Like every time, as a machine needs a fuel to work smoothly, we also need to relax and restore the energy within our body, refuel it. And slowly, you can now get in touch with your toes and fingers to move them gently and slowly. You can move your head from one side to the other. If your knees are bent, you can straighten them. Keeping your legs together, you can stretch your arms up, interlace your finger, turn your palms outward, and stretch your whole body, stretch your torso. Exhale to release, bend both of your knees, roll over to your right, and slowly lifting yourself up to come into your sitting posture. And we're going to take a moment here to chant a mantra, one Om Tri Shantis, to bring ourselves back in the present moment. Join your palms to the heart center. Breathe in. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. As you exhale, you can open your eyes. And we're going to begin our practice with butterfly first. So keeping your legs, your feet together, touching or facing each other. Open your feet wide, open your knees wide, keeping a diamond like shape between your legs, between your shin. Now over here, if you need some stretch in your hamstrings as well, then I would suggest to folding over forward. You can place your palms either your thighs, over your shin, or you can catch hold of your toes, allow your spine to round and allow your head to drop down. If you want to support yourself with props, you can have some cushion under your heels. Sometimes your ankles start hurting, when you hold for longer time, then maybe cushioning them with a cushion or folded towel or napkin. You can have bolster over your thighs, horizontal or vertical, and resting your forearms on the bolster and allow yourself to folding over. So we have to make sure as of course, we allow our spine to round, but our spine is not rounding from the lower back. So if you feel that your lower back is rounding, then it's better to place a cushion under your hips. And if your lower back is nice and straight, like you can see, my lower back is tilting forward and my upper back and mid back onwards, it's rounding, then it's fine. You can just sit directly on the floor and folding over forward. We're going to stay here for about 5 minutes. And depending on how much stretch that you're getting in your hamstrings, if it is a good edge for you, you fold over forward. Otherwise, feel free to stay in the center and see how you can surrender more and more into your pose by relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your torso, relaxing your head, using the props or without the props. And let go. Once you get into your edge, let the gravity work on your body. Let the gravity pull whatever it wants to pull down, and let the opening happen on its own. And again, whenever you sweep your awareness, you will realize your body starts to tighten, it starts to hold up. You might find your shoulders shrugging, you might find your jaw clenching. And one by one, release the tension from each and every body part and let go, relax, surrender. It can be challenging to keep your mind still, that it doesn't wander around, and that's fine. Let it go wherever it wants to go. Can we detach ourselves from the thoughts which are running around and not be bothered by them? So, having the thoughts running in your mind is not the problem. The problem is that we always identify with them, we always attach ourselves with them, not knowing that it's okay. They can just run the way they want to run, and you don't always have to engage with them. You can choose when you want to engage with them, when not, and the power is with you. So, realizing your power and let your thoughts just be there, let them hang in there. You don't have to be bothered by that. But if you entertain them, you engage with them, of course, it may create some kind of sensation in your body. And those sensations end up creating actions through you. And that's when you become who you are, by acting on your thoughts. And you can choose which thought you act on, which not, and define your own life by consciously choosing. And if you find the new edge, you can remove the props if you have, or if you want to go deeper. You know when that you found a new edge exactly when you stop getting sensations in your present edge. That's when your body is ready to go deeper. Slowly place your palms down to press the floor away. Press your palms and bring your torso back in the center. Palms outside your knees. Bring your knees back together and place your palms behind your hips. Draw your heels closer to your sit bones. Lift your hips up off the floor. Cross your arms and start to lift your hips up. We are going to get into the dangling pose. Your feet can be hip distance apart here. Feel free to keep your knees slightly bent. Allow your torso to really hang down. I would suggest to keep knees slightly bent so that we can really relax the torso and getting just enough stretch in your hamstring. No push, no pull here. As long as you're getting some sensations in your hamstring, fine. Shoulders and jaw relaxed. Feel as if your torso is just hanging there. There's no one to control your torso. There's no one to control your arms. Can you just let go? If you feel your body is going forward and all the weight is getting shifted on your toes, shift your weight back to your heels as well. So let the weight be equal on the mount of your toes as well as on your heels. Catch your breath. You may feel some shivering in your legs here as you hold for longer. I can already start to feel the shivering happening, which is fine. As long as you're in your edge and you're not pushing yourself, you'll be safe. So you don't have to worry about that, but make sure you're in your edge. Breathing all the way down, all the way up to your tailbone here. And allow the blood to flow to your head. Activating your parasympathetic nervous system here. And we're going to move into Malasana from here. So as it is, keeping your torso the way it is, start to bring your hips down. You may feel the need to lift your heels up. Maybe some of you may not be comfortable with flat foot on the ground. That's when you can either place cushion or block under your heels. You can also choose the distance between your feet. For some of you, hip distance apart. Some of you can keep closer or a little wider, opening a little bit on the side diagonally or keeping them parallel to each other. So choose your variation. Allow your upper arms to rest on your knees. You can have a bolster maybe upside down and the straight in the vertical position, and dropping your head over the bolster. Hug the bolster and relax, surrender. You can do it without the bolster as well. Just letting your arms be free and loose. Let them hang down, or you can continue to cross your arms like we were doing in the dangling pose. And let's explore ourselves here for 4 minutes into Malasana, into Scott pose. Relax your head and in between. If you feel the need to rotate your head, if you feel that there's too much of extension in the back of your neck, maybe clockwise and anti-clockwise, you can take a rotation and then again surrender. And this practice, Yin Yoga, just allow you to be yourself. There is no right way of doing this practice as long as you're in your edge and you are getting enough stress in the targeted areas. It can look very different on each body, because it's just individualistic practice. You can be wherever you want. You can use the props. You don't want to use the props, don't use the props. There's no fixed alignment for any pose here. Exploring yourself and meeting yourself where you are right now and not trying to be someone else, not trying to reach anywhere else. And if we can't meet ourselves where we are, then we can't even expect other people to meet us where we are. So let us take that step first from our end. And slowly release your arms. Place your palms behind your hips to bring your hips back down. And then open, facing the shorter edge of your mat. Open your legs wider than hip distance apart, keeping them away from each other, outside of your edge, the longer edge of your mat. And then we're going to drop both of the knees on the right. You can place your palms behind you, dropping both of the knees on the right. So maybe making a 90-degree between your knees. But if you think that you need to bring this foot closer to your groin, please do that. You don't have to push yourself. Now we're going to take a twist here. So your torso will be twisting to your right. So you can place a cushion or the bolster if you want and twist the torso. You can stay here higher up, lifted, or you can place your forearms on the bolster, allow your head to drop down. If you don't want to use the bolster, if your chest is ready to go all the way down, feel free to do that. You can just take your chest down by placing your forearms or stretching your arms forward on the mat. So choose the position. If you want to deeper this stretch in the left groin, you can send this knee a little bit more back. So choose the position for your feet, and then let us stay here for about 4 minutes each side into the deer pose. This is known as deer pose in Yin Yoga. And ask yourself, are you truly surrendering right now? Have you let go? Are you trusting the gravity to pull your body? Are you trusting your own practice and the body and body's intelligence here? There's no way when you allow your body to be, it will never push you through your limits. It is only mind that can push you. And as a result, sometimes we end up hurting ourselves in the practice. But if you listen to your body truly, you would know where you are and how much you can take. And you can press your palms down too. Press the floor away with your palms. Lift your torso up slowly. We are going to change the side. You can drop both of your knees on the other side now, on the left side. Support your knees with a cushion if you need to. And then twisting over, taking a nice twist on the other side. And we're going to lie down on our on the mat, on the bolster, wherever you can reach. We have spent about 5 minutes on that side, so about 5 minutes this side. Make sure you're not getting any catch here, so keeping your legs equally distant and making sure that you are just twisting enough. If going all the way down gets a catch on the side back, side waist, then I would suggest to stay a little higher up there. And slowly you can press your palms. So we're going to lie down on our back from here. Lift yourself back up, and if you want to just simply bring your torso back in the center, and if you feel like little bit of twisting after coming up in the center, little bit of forward folding because we were kind of in a deeper twist here, then you can make whatever that your body is asking you to do, make those movement, and then straighten your knees forward and lie down on your back here. Extend your legs out, both of your legs out, and bend your right knee here. We are going to hug the right shin, and the knee is with the weight of your palms, the knee is kind of being pressed down. So there's no active pushing the knee down, just enough pressure to press the knee towards the chest. That's it. And for some of you, it may be somewhere here, that's okay. And if it is too far, you can use the belt or the scarf to wrap that. And your forearms, upper arms should be resting on the floor. So you can wrap it and pull it towards you. And if you can, simply interlace your fingers and rest your fingers, palms on the shin, then just stay here for 2 minutes like that. So those who are very flexible, you may not get any sensation here, but it will still kind of massaging your abdomen here, and it can help you with your digestion. It can help you with if there's any trapped, like if you're having acidity, trapped gas, or anything, you will start, some of you may start burping when you're holding this. So that's okay. That's just part of this pose. So just, and you're kind of also stretching your cord and working on your hip here at the same time. Release your right leg, and we're going to, for 2 minutes, going to hold the left leg similar way. Bend your knee, bring it closer to your chest, and allow your palms to rest over your shin. And the biggest indicator in your body of if your mind is holding any tension or stress, sometimes we are not aware, but how you read through your body, you can notice that your jaws start clenching a little bit, your shoulders start shrugging a little bit. You can feel a little bit of tightening in the shoulder. Your chest may feel a little heavier than usual. So sometimes, even if you're not aware what is happening in the mind, because there's a lot going on in subconscious, when you read and connect with your body, you would know. And then immediately when you start relaxing these body parts, your mind also subconsciously starts to relax. And you can slowly release. Now we are going to bend both of our knees together and place one palm on each shin and allow the weight of your palm to press the knees down towards the chest. A minute here. Feel your lower back touching the ground. And then slowly straighten your knees here, keeping your feet together. Stretch your arms up. We are going to move into banana pose to release the side body. And at the same time, you're going to relax here into banana pose. So you can tilt your torso to your right, take both of your legs to your right, making a banana shape. If you want, you can rest your left ankle over the right ankle if that feels more comfortable. You can rest your side of your head over your right upper arm, or you may want to look at the opposite palm by resting the side of your head on your left upper arm. So you're going to stay here for about 4 minutes to release the side body. To begin with, the left side. And some of you may feel that your mind is more active than usual, it is giving you more thoughts than usual, but that's not true. Your mind, if you feel right now that your mind is more active and it is giving you multiple thoughts, that's always happening. It is just since you're in stillness right now, you're fully aware of what is happening and you're fully aware of the activity of your mind. Other times when we are engaged and we are doing something, we can't really watch, we can't see, we can't recognize that mind is giving you so many thoughts every moment, every seconds. So it happens that when you start doing your meditation practice or practices like these, sometimes they can scare you off, but there's nothing to be scared. You can just watch your mind's activity, and that is it. More you watch, more relaxing it becomes with time, with practice. It will slowly start becoming quieter and quieter. As long as you don't give up on your practices and have faith. And let us move on the other side, releasing the right side of the body. Take your legs to your left, tilting your torso to your left, making a banana shape. Rest your head as per your convenience, whichever side. Surrender. And with that, you can come back in the center, relax into Shavasana. You can keep your legs away from each other, touching the longer edge of your mat. You can also place your palms away from your torso, allowing yourself to relax. If you want, you can place a cushion under your head, chin slightly tucked into your chest, and relax completely. Doing absolutely nothing here. Letting your body be, letting your mind be. Relaxing into your being out of all your identities or anything that you more we identify with things. Okay, I have this work, I am someone's relative, I am mom, I am daughter, more responsibilities that we have in our shoulders, and that's fine when you are active, but right now we're relaxing. So let us step out of all the identities and identify just as life, and the life is just relaxing here in its purest life form. And let's not forget that first we are life itself. So coming back to your roots and relaxing in your roots. And anything else that comes to your mind, treat it as a story right now and just watch it as if you're watching a story going on. And you can continue to relax for longer time here. For those who want to come out of the practice, you can start to move your toes and fingers gently. You can move your head from one side to the other, bring your feet together, stretch your arms up, stretch your whole body, and release. Bend your knees, roll over to your right, and slowly come up into your sitting posture. Let's take a moment here to absorb the practice, absorb all the benefits of the practice, to feel the gratitude for this practice, for ourselves to show up on the mat. We'll be sealing this practice with one Om Chi Shantis. Breathe in. Oh. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.